What's good, YouTube? I used to be broke, but now Tay got cash. Back with another video, man. I hope y'all can see the screen. Y'all probably can't see it that well, but it's better than nothing. I had to put my thing on calibrated dark to get it like that, cause I just had it on standard and it wasn't working right. So, hey, it's all right though. Y'all see me? Well, yeah, y'all can see me. It's just a little dark though. It's all right. Y'all can see a nigga. Y'all can see a nigga. You know how what y'all see about me doesn't really matter, or how I look or whatever. What matters is what I'm about to say. What's coming out of my mouth. What's good, Angel Gang, Fun Family, Cash Crew? How y'all doing? Um, I always go to this Pan Africanism thing as a thing to see if you can see what if you can see what's on the screen. And you can see it pretty well now, better than you could before. I should have seen it before. And the thing is, it contrasts. It focuses on the screen. I got it on AE lock. It focuses on the screen. And you can't see me as well, but it's all right. And this is all I got to work with right now. Or this is all I got. This is the best I got right now. So we can work with it. Especially because I like to do these videos. What was I at? This is what I was doing before I clicked on this. Before I started the video, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was, let me get that off the screen. I was y'all can hear the applause. I was watching this video right here. This atheist, it says if you want to look at it, you want to see what it is. It's it should respond anytime. Best debate ever: atheist versus Christian, Christian versus atheist. Christian wins. They spoil who wins, and the title doesn't matter. Of course, the Christian's gonna win. You believe there's no God. You believe all this happened by chance for no reason. Takes much more faith to be an atheist than it does to be a Christian or a theist. And first of all, there's no such thing as an atheist. There are only agnostic people. An atheist has to know God doesn't exist, and you cannot possibly know that. Let's say, somebody said they're atheist. Ask them, do you know everything? Let's say, and then they'll be like, of course not. Be like, let's say you knew half of everything. Everything in the world. Let's say they knew half of it. Is it possible in that other half they don't know that God could exist? Or that God could exist in the other half they don't know? Should blow their mind or whatever. So ask somebody that. It looks kind of dark on here, but this is the best I got with the This is what we gotta work with the. I mean, it's all right. I just look like I'm dark skinned or whatever. Y'all can see the screen. The screen is what matters. Y'all can see me. Oh, y'all can see me a little. Y'all can see me okay. It's all right. I'm okay with shooting. I'm okay with recording like this. Back on why evolution is not a fact. Part 2. Want to do this, want to finish this. I'm going to eat after this. I only ate once today. Had some chicken, mashed potatoes, biscuit, Okay. Look at this. We were at number 4.4, if I believe. I only covered 3 points in like an hour video, which is crazy. I must have digressed like a mug. I might not even finish. I might not even get it all done today. Okay, this is by John Rainey, July 2002, but I think it's tweaked and edited because they have stuff from like 2005 and stuff like that, so you know what I mean. Let me see. Y'all would say creationism versus evolution? No, it's creation versus evolutionism. Evolution is just as much as a religion as any other religion. Evolution is a religion, not science. Don't confuse the two. They have evolution mixed in with science. Evolution is pseudoscience. It's not science whatsoever. Don't get it mixed up. Don't get it twisted. Okay, who's right here? If y'all can see this. Hope y'all can. Can y'all read that? Hold up. What happens if I... Oh, dang. Hold up. Try to go up and you scroll up. Oh, wow. Is this better, y'all? Why haven't I been doing this the whole time? This looks probably way better. Okay, hold up. Okay. Increasingly, yeah, this is probably way better. Increasingly, scientists doubt. This is 15 points, 15 answers to refute creationism nonsense. All of them which are fallible and false and fake, fiction, fabricated. I'm trying to think. They're fallacies. There we go. These are fallacies. Increasingly, scientists doubt the truth of evolution. Everything I read is what he say we say, and this is his refutation to it. No evidence suggests evolution is losing adherence. A peer-reviewed journal, pick up a peer-reviewed journal, you'll find support. This is basically a majority opinion argument. Majority opinion means nothing. the majority opinion of the world used to think the Earth was flat. That was dumb. The majority of the world used to think that big rocks fell faster than little rocks, which is dumb and incorrect. The Earth is not flat. That's incorrect. Even though that was the majority opinion. Little rocks do not fall faster than big rocks. They fall at the same rate. Even though that was the majority opinion. The majority opinion used to think that the sun went around the Earth. No. Or geocentrism, that the Earth was the center of the universe instead of the sun. No, it's heliocentrism, or the universe is heliocentric. The sun is the center of the universe. All the planets go around the sun, not vice versa, with the Earth being where the sun is at. Even though that was the majority opinion. The majority opinion can be wrong. Okay? The majority opinion argument is fallible. It's not. You can't use that as an argument. You can, but it's not a good argument. If the majority opinion thinks it's good to... The majority opinion used to think black people in America, the majority of the earth, or should I say, the majority of the white population, or the majority of America, used to think blacks were inferior people, inferior species. Used to think it was okay for us to be slaves. The majority opinion, that's wrong, that's incorrect. So there's plenty instances in history where majority opinion is false. Okay, so don't ever let nobody, when you're on creation evolution, most scientists believe evolution, yada yada yada. First of all, that may be true, but I don't even think it's true. First, I know for a fact all scientists do not believe evolution, because I'm a scientist. Because who gets to decide who's a scientist? That's one. Bill Nye the Science Guy. All he got is a mechanical engineering degree, but he's a scientist. Charles Darwin, somebody they look up to in evolution, wrote The Origin of Species or The Preservation of Life of Favorite Races or whatever. Because he was a racist. You got to read the whole title to the book. It's not just Origin of Species. It's like another sentence, long behind book name. So it's like who determines who's a scientist? The guy just said who wrote that long behind book, Charles Darwin. He only had a theology degree, but they refer to him as a great scientist. You have to know what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying? So majority opinion means nothing. If the majority opinion thought it was okay to kill babies, rape babies, did that make it okay? Because that's what the majority opinion thinks? No. So and I'm going to show you what the majority opinion thinks, because that's not a good argument. That's a dumb argument, if you ask me. One moment. Oh, right here. Perfect. Oh, no, I'm going to go backwards. Hold up. Oh, I can't go backwards. Okay. All of this is not important right now. I'll show you that later. This is my proof pictures of evolution. Proof pictures against evolution. Hold up. Right here, look. Show you what the majority opinion believes. The top reasons U.S. adults give for choosing to attend or not attend religious services. Let me hold up. About 3 in 10 do not go to religious services. Only 3 out of 10 people don't go to church or religious services because they're not believers. That's not the majority opinion. Not that it matters, but even if they wanted to argue for majority opinion, it wouldn't work. We have the majority opinion. The majority opinion are believers, not even Christians, but theists. They believe in their creator. Because that's what I'm trying to say. I believe, Christianity is the one true worldview. But evolution is dumb because there's no creator. All of this could not just happen by chance out of nowhere. And I'll get on that later. Cause that's one of his points. Hold up. Other site things they dislike about particular congregations. They haven't found a church or house of worship they like. There's all types of different Christian denominations, which is, I don't know why. You could be Episcopalian, you could be a Mormon, that's a false denomination. You could be a Catholic, false denomination. Jehovah's Witness, false denomination. They teach things that are not scriptural. That's what I mean when I say false denomination. They don't teach the things that are in the Bible. They probably do, but they teach things that aren't in the Bible as well, and that's not scriptural. That's why I'm a Baptist, not a Southern Baptist, an independent, temperamental, fundamental, Pan-African, right-wing, radical eating, chicken eating Baptist. I messed up that saying, but I'm gonna get it right one day. It should be like, how does it go? Independent, temperamental, fundamental, radical, Pan-African, chicken eating Baptist. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? So, because Baptists, we just read the word. We believe and teach what's in the Bible. We don't add nothing to it. We don't take nothing out of it. That's how you should do it. Unlike the Catholics, the Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't know about Episcopalians or Methodists and none of that stuff, but I just know the Baptist is the one true denomination, if you ask me. But I'm willing. I have a very open mind. You have some evidence or you have some ideas, please show me. I would love to hear about them. Anyway, on to this. Others name logical reasons, like they don't have time to go to church. You should make time for God. But, you know, your attendance at church has nothing to do with your relationship with God. You know that. But they say they have poor health. You can't make it to church. Understandable. There's nothing wrong with Sunday morning watching TBN or something. Watching service. I watch Christian videos all the time on the internet. How you think I learned all this stuff, you know? And people try to discredit you because you learned it online or something like that. No different. That doesn't make a difference. The facts are the facts. If you went to college in person and earned your doctorate degree, or if you earned it online, does that make a difference? You earned it. You're a doctorate. You're a doctor. Excuse me. You know, there are plenty fallacy arguments out here. High quality H2O. Want to get a swig of that? Look at this. Among U.S. adults who attend religious services at least once or twice a month. This is the important reason they attend. Look, 81% say to become closer to God. Amen. So children will have a moral foundation. 69%. Because this is the percent. Or whatever. Now, how, you know, because if evolution is true, there are no morals. If evolution is true, what is sin? There is no such thing as sin. If evolution is true, there's no God, no creator. Why is it wrong for me to kill you? Why is it wrong for you to kill me? Why is it wrong to rape, steal, kill, lie, cheat? It's not wrong. We're all animals. We all descend from a common ancestor that wasn't an ape or wasn't a human, but is our ancestor or whatever. That's what evolution teaches. There is no moral standard. There is no absolute if evolution is true. Hence why it's the dumbest and most dangerous theory known to mankind. And why I combat it with the facts of Christianity. When it takes me 10, 20 years, I will die trying to get the lies out of the textbooks. Which I will expand upon as the channel grows and as I make more videos and become more comfortable. And improve, get better lighting and stuff, you know. This is the best I got right now, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, you know, you can see me just fine if you ask me, but it's a little dark, but it's okay. I want you to focus on the screen because most people are visual learners, and it might not be the easiest thing to see, but if you can see it just a little bit, it's alright. This plus what I'm saying, plus my, you know, personality. I sound like a Mexican or Italian or something the way I said that the first time. To make me a better person, 68%, for comfort in times of trouble, sorrow. These are the reasons for people who don't attend church. They're not a believer. They practice faith the other ways. They haven't found the faith or house of worship they like. This is the least percentage. This is look, December 4th through 18th, 2017. This is kind of recent, about 3 years ago. 4 years ago. Wait, what am I talking about? About 2-3 years ago, because we're in 2020. But this is the December at the end of the year. You could count it as about 2 years rather than 3, because, you know, it wasn't for the majority of 2017. You know what I mean? The reason these videos are so long because I digress, not because, well, yeah, because I digress, not because it takes me so long to cover the topics. So, you know, most people do not believe in evolution. Hold up. Because I have other stuff. Hold up. I only covered the first thing. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Oh, wait. Hold up. Previous Pew Research. This is where all these statistics I'm about to show you are from. The Pew Research Center. The studies have shown that the share of Americans who believe in God with absolute certainty, like myself, has declined in recent years. Such a shame. I hope they don't burn in hell. I'm trying to get them saved. I'm trying the best I can. While the share says they have doubts about God's existence. I've had that at one time, but I'm very not doubtful. I'm very assured. There we go. That's the opposite of doubtful. I'm very assured that God exists. There has to be a creator, and I'm also assured I know who that creator is. Jesus Christ, God of the universe, King of the universe. Hello. Saying they have doubts about God's existence or they don't believe in God at all has grown. The falling away. People are falling away from God's word, from Christianity. It's a shame. What a shame. These trends raise a series of questions. When residents say they don't believe in God, what are they rejecting? Are they rejecting the belief in a higher power or spiritual force of the universe? Because I know many people, I almost messed that word up because I'm talking about my people. I know many, I want to say black. I know many people, a lot of African Americans, specifically in the conscious community, they think they're woke. They think Christianity was beaten to our ancestors, yada, 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 even though Christianity has been in Africa since the 1st century. They need to learn their facts. I'm pretty sure Africans knew about Christianity and Jesus before any European, Blanco, white, European, Caucasian man ever did. Because if you ask me, all faith systems come from Africa. I'm pretty sure. There's no faith system or religion that doesn't come from Africa, or that comes from Europe or something, or that was made by people who aren't black. But that's another topic, a discussion. Black history or whatever. If I say Christian history is black history. Or are they rejecting only a traditional Christian idea of a God, perhaps calling images of a bearded man in the sky? They don't know what God's face looked like. I don't know why I was saying bearded man. They must be thinking about, that's because the common images of God today are black. Or white, excuse me. They're not black. I wish they were. Even though I don't wish they were, because we shouldn't have any images of God because we don't know what God looks like. That's the second commandment, if I believe so. Don't make any graven images or whatever. We don't know what God's look like. We can infer what Jesus looked like from the scriptures. Bronze feet, head of wool. He hid in Egypt as a child. What color were the Egyptians? Who built the pyramids? Look inside the pyramids, the hieroglyphics. They were black people looking like me. So I would concur, if Jesus was able to blend in with them as a kid, he was black. He had skin color like mine, like the Egyptians. But they don't like to accept that, though. They don't like to accept those facts, because when you did it like I just did, the breakdown, then it would be like, oh, well, if he blended in with the Egyptians who built the pyramids, the white people built the pyramids, even though they didn't. That's just a historical fact. I don't know why they try to deny it. And not all of them. I know some nice white people. I'm just like, if you look at Roland Martin pyramids, it's this white supremacist guy who's claiming he's proud about being. There's nothing wrong with being, black power, black pride. You're gonna be white pride, Asian pride. Yeah, go ahead. I believe you should feel pride about your race. About your race. Let me slow down. About your race, your ethnicity, your cultural history, background, your people. You should feel pride if you're white for your white people, you're Asian for your Asian people, if you're black for your black people. I say slow down because I'm talking. I can't talk as fast as I want to get my thoughts out. My thoughts are moving faster than I can speak them out. Anyway, though, so there's nothing wrong with pride of your race or whatever, but he was denying the facts. He was like, white people made the pyramids, and he was just looking dumb because they didn't. Anyway, though, I digress. As I tell y'all all the time. So when they say that they do believe in God, so otherwise, onto the people who do believe in God. When they say that they do believe in God, people like me, who do they believe in? Jesus, the Trinity. It's one God who is the one infinite, unlimited God of the universe who shows himself to the finite, limited man of Earth in 3 different ways. Because if the infinite God of the universe could fit, if all of him could fit inside our 3-pound brain, he wouldn't be worth much worshiping, would he? So, it's not the things I don't understand about God that troubles me. It's the things I do understand about God. I be thinking this is a touch screen. I be about to, but it's not going to work. You just come from my phone. So, God as described in the Bible or some other spiritual force. Back to the conscious community, because I digressed off that. I went to the pyramids and stuff. I'd be like, you don't believe in Jesus? Because about the slavery stuff, even though it's been in Africa before all of that. They're ignorant. Willingly ignorant, that too. So, when they be like, I'd be like, you don't believe in Jesus? Who do you believe in? If Jesus isn't God, who is God? They can't tell me. They're like, I just believe in God. I'm like, I'm gonna pray for you. You need to accept Jesus into your heart, because you can't just believe in God. You're not gonna go to heaven just believing in God. Maybe before Jesus came, if you believed in God and repented and sacrificed animals for your sins. But now this is a new covenant, and you're not just gonna get by. It amuses me, and it's not just I believe in God. They don't believe in Buddha or Allah or Zeus or Odin or nothing like that. But the point is, they can't tell me anything about their God. I'm like, you believe in God, you don't believe the Bible, you don't believe it's Jesus. Is it wrong to kill? Is it wrong to murder? Why are we here? What our purpose? Where do we go after we die? They can't answer the 4 essential questions of life when they just be like, I just believe in God. What are the 4 essential questions in life that all religions, including evolution, try to answer? Why are we here? What's my purpose on earth? What's my purpose on earth? Why are we here? I think this is right. Where do we come from? Where am I going when I die? If those aren't right, I got them somewhere on my phone. I'm gonna look for them real quick. But because if evolution is true, what are those answers? What are those answers, folks? Hold up. Right here, perfect. I got them. Who am I? These are the 4 questions of life that we try to answer. And that people who just be like, my fault, I always do this. People who be like, I just believe in God, I don't believe in, look, oh, I know y'all can read that. When I do my PowerPoints, y'all can definitely be able to read them. I'm on the internet right now, so y'all probably can't read them, but unless I zoom in, but y'all can definitely read this. Who am I? What am I worth? The 4 great questions of life. The 4 great questions of life. Who am I? What am I worth? Where did I come from? Where did we come from? If evolution is true. Who are we if evolution is true? We're just a bunch of chemicals. We're nobodies. We aren't worth anything. Where do we come from? I personally believe we came from Adam and Eve. And then Noah's sons. Ham, Japheth, and Shem. Why are we here? What's the purpose of life? If evolution is true, we're just here to have fun and then do what we want and die. There's no afterlife. There's no judgment. There's no answer to the Creator for everything we ever done, said, or thought. We just have fun, die. If evolution is true. Where am I going when I die? If evolution is true, you just go to the grave. Become maggot food, worm food. But if Christianity is true, if there's a Creator, you're going to heaven or hell. Depending on your decisions while on earth. Depending on if you read that Bible, your basic instructions before leaving earth, the Bible. So these are the 4 great questions in life. Wait. It's right here too. In case you didn't know, Bible means, hold up. No, y'all can't see that. Hold up. My fault. Hold up. Let me delete one of them because I got 2. I don't know why I got 2, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure they, let me delete one of them. Got replicas for no reason. Look. In case you didn't know, Bible means library, and the Holy Bible, Bible, is your basic instructions before leaving earth. So you may want to read the book before you go because you're going to be dead for a long time. George Washington died in 17 something. He's still dead, okay? When you die, you're going to be dead way longer than you lived. When you die on this earth, you only get you know what you get? A tombstone with 2 little itty bitty dates and a dash between them. What did you do with those dates? Or between those dates? Use them for God. Life is but a vapor. You ever seen vapor or smoke? I used to smoke. As soon as you blow it out, it's rising, it's gone. Next thing you know, you can see it when you blow it out, and it rises and then it's gone. That's what life is. You're birthed, you're born, you're blown out of the womb, and then it rises, and we slowly disappear into old age and death. For dust thou was taken, dust thou shalt return. Back to this. I digress. I'm on 1 point. I'm still on number 4. Because majority opinion does not prove anything. This is the people who believe in God. Do you believe in God? Yes, 80%. This is from 2017. These are recent statistics. Believe in God described in the Bible. The majority opinion. Majority of Americans, or should I say the world? I don't know. No, Americans. The majority of Americans, because I'm focused on America, my country, do not believe in evolution. We believe in the God in the Bible. This is a Christian nation. This nation was founded upon Christian principles. You do your research, or at least principles of a creator, theist. The only one who wasn't a Christian, if I got my facts right, was Thomas Jefferson. And I pray for him, but it might be too late because he probably went to hell a long time ago. Know when he died? He died in the 18th century, the 1700s. Like I said before, I don't know if I told y'all this. I don't remember if I said this on the video. The century by the 21st century is the 2000s. Whatever century we say, it's the year before that. The 19th century is the 1800s. The 20th century is the 1900s. So the century number is the century number. To know the year is just before that. Century is the 20th century. What's below that? The 19th, so it's the 1900s. The 2nd century, what's before that? The 100s, so it's the 1000. So that's the year 100 or whatever. It's like the 1st century was 1 to 100 or whatever. And the second century was 100 to 200. The third century was 200. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to explain this to y'all. You're not dumb. And these are the, they believe, these are the people I was talking about, the black people, the conscious community. The conscious community. They believe in some higher power or spiritual force, but they don't believe in the Bible. And I feel sad for them. Majority opinion. Not that it matters, but I'm saying, if we want to talk about majority opinion, the majority opinion don't believe in evolution or believe in evolution or other gods, at least not in America, or no God. We believe in Jesus and the God in the Bible. 56%. I'm proud of America. God bless America. Look, do you believe in God? No, but they believe in a higher power or spiritual force. What does that even mean? What does this even mean? These are the same things. 33% when you add them together. No, it's not 33%. It's 32%. These niggas' math is wrong. 23 plus 9 is not. It's not 33. It's 32. 30. Oh my God! Statistics people got the math wrong. Unless they rounded it up or something. Because it's common math. A 10-year-old could do it. This will have to be plus 10 to equal 33. But I digress. Oh. So it's like, what's the higher power or spiritual force if it's not God? Karma, Mother Earth, aliens? Doesn't matter. And they don't believe in no higher power or spiritual force. These are the evolutionists. Might be these two. Really, the evolutionists is these, the no people. But the point is, the majority opinion is, yes, people believe in God in America. So I'm like, majority opinion. That number 4 or that number 5 argument, I think, I'm going to go back to it, that they try to use is faulty. Because the majority opinion do believe in God. Let me go to this. Look. Look. Put more simply, our estimate of the share of Americans who reject evolution and express creationism dropped considerably from 31 to 18%. I got to get that back up. Not just the 31%. But 31 plus 18%. But the Bible says there will be a great falling away. But I'm going to try as hard as I can to win souls to Christ. Because these are the facts. Not just what I'm saying, not just these statistics, but what I'm saying on here, what I'm teaching overall about evolution not being a fact. The fact is that evolution is not a fact. Word. So, when respondents are immediately given the opportunity to say God played a role in human evolution, they can say that. But they're not a Bible-believing Christian because evolution and the Bible are at odds with each other. They cannot be put together whatsoever. They are at odds. They teach completely different things, as I've explained. The Bible says God made the birds, then the land animals. Evolution says the birds came from the land animals. Evolution says death brought man into the world. The Bible says man brought death into the world. The Bible says God made the stars and the sun after Earth. I think evolution teaches the earth cooled down and was made after all of that. So they cannot be rectified together. They are totally opposite. They are at odds. They're at war with each other. They really are. So look. Oh wait, Black Protestants. I don't even know like what I am. I'm a Baptist. You gotta look that up because I don't know what I don't know. I gotta get into the Protestants. I don't know. That's another discussion. Look at this. Oh wow, they got this got in depth. Which statement comes closer to your own views, if neither is exactly right? Humans evolved over time. It's incorrect. See, look, the incorrect statement goes to all of this stuff. Humans evolved, natural processes, and all that's incorrect. Humans have existed in their present form since the beginning of time. This is accurate. Now, I'm sure Adam and Eve were bigger, taller, stronger, and because there were giants on the earth in those days. Well, Noah's days. But, so I'm sure they was bigger and better than us. We're a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. You know how many times this human gene code has been replicated? Billions of times. There's billions of people on the earth. And it's still working. I would say the first copy, the original copy, Adam and Eve were great. They were exceptional for us living today to be a copy of a copy of a copy of a. You know what happened if I take a copy, a paper, a dollar bill, or any piece of paper and copy it, and then copy not copy the original over and over and over. Copy the copy of the copies. So this is the original. And then I copy, and then I copy the copy, and then I copy the copy of the copy, then I copy the copy of the copy. That's what we are. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. I want y'all to understand. This gene code has been copied and replicated so many times, and the fact that it's still working today is a miracle. God's work, you know? So I'm saying Adam and Eve were great originals. I want y'all to understand. What we see today is not what Adam and Eve saw, and how we are today is not what Adam and Eve were. They were humans, but they were way better. They were probably beautiful, flawless, perfect. Not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean. They were great. That's who y'all come from. And then look at it. So everything over here is incorrect. We have existed in the present form since the beginning of time. This is accurate. This is what it says. And look, natural selection evolved over time, 68%. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Guided by God. Together these make a bigger, this is a bigger percentage. These together makes a bigger percentage. So I don't know which one is the majority. Together these are majority, and together these are majority. So you flip a coin. Look at this. Evolved over time. 80. Hold on, let me go to this. How much you go to the bottom? Which statement comes closest to your views? Humans evolved over time? No. Humans evolved over time? No. If you say anything would evolve, it's incorrect. Humans did not evolve. Humans have existed in their present form. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold up. It's over here. Humans have existed in their present form since the beginning of time. Y'all can really see this. I know y'all can. Humans have existed in their present form since the beginning of time. This is accurate. This is very accurate. God made us in the present form, and it's the opposite. Evolution teaches we started off small, amoebas or whatever. We came from single-celled organisms. We came from a common ancestor that was monkey-like. I say monkey-like because the common ancestor turned into monkeys and humans. Well, not monkeys. Apes and humans. Apes aren't monkeys. Apes and humans. Which is stupid if you ask me, but that's what they believe. And evolution teaches we're getting bigger, better, stronger, faster. No. Adam and Eve were the biggest, the best, the strongest, the fastest. We're getting weaker, dumber, smaller. It's getting more problems within the human gene code. It's been copied so many times. They had a perfect gene code back then too. I'm digressing though because I'm talking about other stuff. I just want y'all to understand that majority opinion does not mean anything when talking about this. This is from May 6, 2018, 2 years ago. The statistics of what Americans think. This is a shame. Evolved over time. I gotta set these guys straight. They need to come to my seminar. Yo. And then this is the last picture. A survey. Hold up. Conducted a survey of scientists who are members of the American Association of the Advancement of Science, the AAAS, long behind name, audited by the Pew Research Center for the People in Press in May and June 2009. This is old. Finds that members of the group are much religions than in general than the public. Let me go down. A survey shows that scientists are roughly half as likely as the general public to believe in God or a higher power. That's I could have told you that because scientists. Some are arrogant, but I know plenty of scientists who believe in God. I feel like the smart scientists are the scientists who believe in God. They study the natural world all their life. They discover gravity, whether it's geology, biology, chemistry, whatever, all the fields of science. And then they conclude that it just happened by chance. It's crazy because people could be looking at the same thing and come to different conclusions. We all looking at the same thing. We're looking at the earth, we're looking at humans, we're looking at the same thing. And the evolutionist says it's amazing. It's happened millions of years, billions of years ago by chance for no reason through a big bang. And the creationist looks and says, isn't it amazing how God made this? It's just crazy how people can look at the same thing and come to two different conclusions. It amuses me. Humans amuse me. And I say that like I'm not a human, but the fellow humans I share fellowship with on this earth, God's green earth, that I see, they amuse me. And God's green earth, this earth, while it is green and it is God's, it's not as green as it used to be. If any of y'all noticed that, have y'all noticed that? This earth is not as green as it used to be, or whatever. Hold up. And I say that because look, Hold up, it's somewhere back here. Oh, it's not on here. It's on my other phone. I have a lot of facts and stuff, y'all. A lot of notes. I can tell you the history of evolution, all of that. I'm just looking for right now. I'm looking for a screenshot. I had a screenshot of a fact. Oh, it's a picture. That's why. That's why it's not on my screen. It's not a screenshot. It's a picture. Look, y'all. Hold up. God's green earth. The earth today isn't green much, though, is it? Is it? Is it? I don't know why I asked that so many times. The earth today isn't much green. The earth today is 75. It's, I don't know. Not 75. 70% water, as y'all can see. The earth today is 70% underwater. Much of the rest is desert, ice caps, tundra, treeless mountain ranges. Only 3% is habitable for man. But if you look, God. Hold up. What's the date on this? I know I got some. Hold up. January 12th. I took this pictures in the new year. This year, 2020, recent. God formed the earth. He formed it himself to be inhabited. So, if the earth today isn't much inhabitable, what happened? Well, that's a topic for another discussion. I'm digressing so much because there's so much. When I say there's so much to talk about creation, there's so much. But yeah. So that's why I said that's what I meant when I said what we see today is not what Adam and Eve saw. This was God's green earth, and it's still green, but it's not as green. It's 70% water. I think before the flood, because the flood messed the earth up. That's what changed everything. That's the catastrophic catalyst. Catalytic. That's a major catastrophic event. I don't have the word. I have the word, but I can't pronounce it right now. I can't pronounce it. I can't say it how I want to. That's what destroyed the earth, the flood. That's why what we see today is not what Adam and Eve saw. You see how the earth today is 70% water, and then the rest is desert, ice caps, tundra, treeless mountain ranges. Only 3% is habitable. I think the earth before the flood was probably 80% habitable. 80% grass and continents and earth and stuff, green, we could stand on. And it was only like 30% water or 20% water. So replace this number, 70% underwater, it was 70% land and 30% water. And then the flood, all the water came out the earth and all that, and now the ocean levels have risen and all that other stuff. I digress. That's topics for another time. Because I don't even know. I know the facts. And I'm not better than anybody because I know them. I like to teach people. I aspire to teach people. Aspire. Look, according to the poll, hold up, let me see. I skipped something. Indeed, the survey showed that scientists are roughly half as likely as the general public to believe in God or a higher power. According to the poll, just over a half of scientists, 51%, believe in some form of deity or higher power. Specifically, 33% of scientists say they believe in God, while 18% believe in a universal. See, look, just over half. So, 51% of scientists do believe in God or deity. Now, who's that God? That's why I say, that's another discussion, because there's creation, evolution. Somebody made the world, or the world made itself. Creation, somebody made the world. Evolution, the world made itself. Now, if somebody made the world, who made the world? Who's that God? With this Buddha, Allah, Odin, Zeus, Jesus, God of the Bible. That's another discussion. But they believe in some God. Specifically, 33% of scientists say they believe in God, and 18% say they believe in a universal spirit or higher power. I never understand that higher power, universal spirit. You can't find it on Earth. You don't know anything about this spirit. You can't tell me anything about it. That just amuses me. You believe in this thing you don't know nothing about. What does this thing say about murder? What does this thing say about when we die? This higher power you believe in. People are funny. By contrast, 95% of Americans believe in some point of deity or higher power, according to a survey of the general public conducted by the Pew Research Center in 2006, which is about 14 years ago? I'm sure those numbers haven't changed that much. Because The other three statistical pictures I just showed you were recent, from 2017 too, and one from 18, the last one. 83% say they believe in God, and 12 say they believe in a universal spirit of high power. More than 8 in 10 Americans. So only 2. That's what I'm saying. Majority opinion. Only one of these pictures has failed me in majority opinion, and it depends whether you flip flop them, whether or not, whether you want to bunch the two things together, like I showed you, flip a coin. Go back to that. So like I said, so only 2 out of 10, because 8 out of 10 believe in a higher power or God, because God is the higher power. So I don't really understand that. I don't really understand that. Karma, somebody, I don't know. But 8, so only 8 out of 10 believe in higher power God. So that leaves 2. 2 out of 10 only believe in evolution, or that the world made itself. So they don't have the majority opinion, and the majority opinion doesn't prove anything. That's not a valid argument. And I spent the whole video on this practically, but it was worth it, because the majority opinion doesn't prove jack. That's very important to understand. Look. Finally, the poll of scientists find out that 4 in 10 scientists, 41%, say they do not believe in God or higher power. That's not majority opinion. If it's only 4 out of 10 scientists, that means 6 of them, the other 6 of them, believe in God. Y'all don't have the majority opinion. Majority opinion is not a valid argument. And I guess that's the point of this video. I'm not going to title it that, but y'all will see that. Especially because that's how I started off the video. And I've been talking about it the whole time. I digressed and went over here, went over there. But yeah. While the poll of the public finds that only 4% of Americans share this view. Yeah, there's scientists and then there's Americans. 4%, meaning the other 96 believe in God. Y'all do not have the majority opinion. And here's the fact chart. Look, let me blow it up for y'all. Religious belief among the scientists, among the general public, Americans, and the scientists. Percent who believe in God, the light green. 83% believe in God. Amen. The dark green. Believe in God. Don't believe in God, but the universal spirit or high power. I don't understand that. The universal spirit or high power would be God by definition. Just like if God is... it's another discussion. Don't believe in either. No higher power, no God. Only 4%. Don't know, refuse to answer. 1%, because people don't know what they believe. Evolutionists don't know what they believe. That's why I be like, let me show you what you believe. You believe life came from non-life, which is idiotic, which has not been proven. It's not been observed, tested, demonstrated, or studied, which is what science is. Things we observe, test, study, and demonstrate. Just letting y'all know. Scientists, 33% of them believe in God. The majority doesn't believe in either. The dark blue, 41%. They believe in the higher power, the dark green, 18%, and don't know, 7%. How is more scientists don't know or refuse to answer than the general public? Aren't y'all the scientists? Don't y'all have degrees? And what makes you a scientist? Again, always remember that. What makes who a scientist, or who makes who a scientist? Who decides who a scientist? And I spent the whole video on these pictures or whatever, and these polls, and discussing it. But I feel like it was valid. It was a valid point of discussion. It needed to be talked about. Back to the Scientific American. Look, that was topic 4. This is so when I come back, I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna hit an hour again. Disagreements. So the disagreements among evolutionary biologists show how little solid evidence supports evolution. That's also true. He makes all these claims saying they're not true with his long explanations, but they are true. Anyway, though, they either are true or they're not what us creationists claim. Anyway, though, that's the end of the video, y'all. I'm gonna look into that Protestant stuff because I got to see what that means. I know it stems from Protestant, or whatever. I'm gonna look that up because I don't know what a Baptist is. I don't know what I am. I know I'm a Baptist, but I don't know what that. Because there's denominations: Baptist, Mormonism, Catholicism, and all that stuff. And then there's all of these denominations fall into certain things, like Lutheranism, Jehovah's Witness, Mormonism, Baptist, Catholicism. All these denominations, Episcopalian, Methodist, they all fall into Protestant and some other thing. I'm gonna look that up and be back with the facts for y'all next time. So yeah, this is Tae Kashing out. Fun family, Cash crew, Angel gang. Get your halos up. Hope y'all learned something. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all can see me. Hope y'all can see the screen. Till next time, this is Tae Kash out.